Hey, good morning everyone. This is Jeremiah Tack from The-Bevel back again. We are working on part 2 of our stock removal knife. So, that being said, to catch everybody up if you didn't watch the first video, we left off at the point where I failed to record the final 2 thermal cycles and quench and tossing this thing into the heat treat oven. So, we ran this is 1084 steel, which if you are a beginner, 1084 is incredibly easy to work with because the heat treat is really forgiving. If you don't get your temperature exactly right, you still have a pretty dynamic range there in which 1084 will still harden up correctly. So we ran it through two 2-hour cycles through our tempering oven at 450 degrees to get down to a desired, oh, there's a cow in the yard. I live on a farm. What can you do? So to get down to a desired Rockwell hardness. Today we will be focused on cleaning this bad boy up. We are going to be going for a mirror finish on it. So we will be doing initial cleaning. We will be grinding the bevels. We will be attaching the handles and finishing out the handle work on this video. So if you guys want to see anything different, just shoot us a like, shoot us a subscribe, let us know what you want to see. We're always making new and different things. Let's get this started.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
So if you hate hand sanding as much as I do, pick yourself up a conditioning belt. It will save you a massive amount of time. I just ran this over the conditioning belt. I forgot I had one. So it took it down to, it looks like it would be around in the 600 degree or 600 grit range. I'm going to spot polish it and see how it works and see if it looks okay or if I need to go up to 1000 grit. I'm going for a semi-mirror finish on this one. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't think that came out too shabby. Not considering I only grinded and hand sanded up to 220, ran it on the conditioning belt, and then just hit it with the buffer. Kind of lost my bevels in there, but they weren't the cleanest ones I've ever done anyway, and frankly I'm half ashamed of this knife, but we're gonna keep plugging on and see how it goes. Alright, now that we got it all glued up, we're going to let it dry for a couple hours. It's supposed to be 5-minute epoxy, but I like to let it actually cure because I have found that if you start a little too early and you get it a little too warm, it becomes, well, a little too liquid. Alright, we're back. Now that our glue is dry and it's ready to go, what we're going to do first is we're going to just use our bandsaw to remove the pins most of it that we can. That way it's not going to tear up your belt any more than it absolutely has to be. Then we're going to go to work on the shaping of the handle.
I can feel the vibration, feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring to their knees.
Always wear your mask. Really bad stuff to breathe.
Cause we want retribution.
wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Alright, so we just finished doing all of the Dremel shaping on this handle. But it's still got a little bit of roughness to it, so what we're going to do is just run some 220 and then maybe some 500 grit sandpaper over it just to even it out a little bit. Now, I haven't worked with this material before, but I believe that this will polish up pretty nicely. So, that being said, anytime you want to polish something, you want to go up high into the grits as possible. Within reason. There's no need to go to like 3,000 grit on this handle unless you just really like hand sanding, which I do not. So now we're going to hand sand it and then see how it goes.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push a mind to a limit where it needs to feed. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack. Everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy, only if I let it be.
Alright, so one of the things I noticed when I was doing a little bit of sanding was we have a little bit of glue overlap. Now that's pretty common that you will run into that. So we've got a little glue there too. If you run into that, there's a really easy fix, and I can't remember which person I was talking to because I also interview knife makers. But they said to use a wire wheel on a Dremel tool, and that it removes it pretty easily and doesn't scratch your finish. So we're gonna give that a go. Got my wire wheel here, and let's see how it works.
So bitch, I better love me. Look what I'm becoming. In my mind I'm running all around circles. Better thoughts are coming. And my mind is like a reflex. It knows just what I need next. If I could just believe, then I know I can turn all of my thoughts into a real threat. Cause I'm my own worst enemy, only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just control my destiny.
And that is why tools make a difference. First time using it, and there's nothing left. So buy the right tool. I removed the glue from the handle, from the glue up, the little extra, and removed a bunch of metal slivers from my shirt and hat and face and everything else. So remembered to buy the right tools, and there we are. We have a completed knife. That is pretty much what it's going to look like. I might do some minor things, you know, just polishing this handle and seeing if I can clean it up a little bit, as well as make a sheath for it. But overall, definitely not my greatest work. That being said, each knife you do and you try to get a little bit better, you'll only get better and better. The most important thing in knife making is to be safe, have fun, and always forge ahead. Thank you very much.